Strange but true sea lion facts. Sea lions are characterized by external ear flaps, long fore flippers, and a big chest and belly. They have short, thick fur covering a thick layer of blubber that helps to keep them warm in the ocean. They have adapted features that help them to thrive on land and at sea. For example, the flippers at the end of their limbs help them to swim. Sea lions are able to rotate their hind flippers forward to help them scoot around on land. Female sea lions weigh 110 to 600 pounds, and males weigh 440 to 2,200 pounds. In length, female sea lions measure 4 to 9 feet, and males measure 6.5 to 11 feet. Their size and weight vary depending on the species. Sea lions can swim at bursts of up to 25 miles per hour, but typically swim around 11 miles per hour. On average, sea lions live about 20 years, but some have been known to live up to 30 years or more. A sea lion's whiskers function as a navigation system. A sea lion will get lost quickly if it doesn't have whiskers. Their appearance varies slightly depending on the species. For example, the northern sea lions are the largest species, with males up to 3 times larger than females. The males have thick, hairy necks. This species' coloring ranges from light buff to reddish brown. The southern sea lion can be distinguished from others by its shorter and wider muzzle. These sea lions tend to be dark brown with a yellow belly. Adult male Australian sea lions have a white to yellowish mane against a very dark brown body. The Auckland sea lion is slightly smaller than the Australian sea lion and has a black or very dark brown coat. Sea lions are often confused with seals. While sea lions and seals, along with walruses, are in a scientific group of mammals called pinnipeds, the two marine mammals can be told apart by their ears. Sea lions are brown, bark loudly, walk on land using large flippers, and they have visible ear flaps. True seals have small flippers, wriggle on land, and lack visible ear flaps. Sea lions are carnivores, eating fish, squid, crabs, and clams. The largest species, the northern sea lion, also eats seals. They are known to consume large quantities of food at a time, about 5 to 8% of their body weight, 15 to 35 pounds, at a single feeding. Sea lions do not need to drink water to survive as their food consumes all the water they need. While they have teeth, sea lions often swallow their food whole. If needed, they'll use their flat-back teeth to crush food, like shells, before swallowing. They typically use their sharp canine teeth for protection. Sea lions can be found along the coastlines and islands of the Pacific Ocean. They are adapted for life on land and at sea. They have strong front flippers that support them on land and also help regulate their body temperature. Their sleek body helps them to make deep dives to catch prey, up to 600 feet. They are strong swimmers that can reach speeds of 18 miles per hour. They are able to stay underwater for 10 to 20 minutes at a time with the help of their nostrils, but they must come up to breathe. There are 6 species of sea lions: the Galapagos sea lion, the California sea lion, the Australian sea lion, the South American sea lion, Steller's or northern sea lion, and the Hooker's, New Zealand or Auckland sea lion. The Hooker's sea lion is found along New Zealand's coastline and has the smallest range of any sea lion. Its neighbor, the Australian sea lion, can be found along the western and southern coast of Australia. The southern sea lion is found along the western and lower eastern coasts of South America and the Falkland Islands. Galapagosea lions live in the Galapagos Islands. California sea lions are found on the coasts of Japan and Korea, western North America from southern Canada to mid-Mexico, and the Galapagos Islands. The Steller's sea lion ranges from the central California coast north to the Aleutian Islands and along the coast of eastern Russia, south to South Korea, as well as Japan. In most species, male sea lions called bulls will leave the sea first to stake out a territorial claim on the land. Prior to the breeding season, the bull will feast on extra food to create extra blubber so he can sustain himself and guard his territory for weeks. The bulls bark loudly and intimidate each other through stares and headshakes while defending their territory. Weeks or days after the bulls have established their territory, the breeding females will follow the bulls to the territory. Female sea lions that conceived the year before are the last to arrive, gathering on land to give birth to their pup. Each bull will try to gather as many female sea lions, called cows, as possible to form his harem, or family group. These harems can grow to up to 15 cows and their young. Bulls tend to be very protective of their harem. These breeding spots are typically made up of multiple harems. After a gestation period of 8 to 18 months depending on the species, the female sea lion gives birth to a single pup or two pups on rare occasions. At birth, pups weigh 13 to 48 pounds and measure 2 to 3 feet in length depending on the species. They're born with their eyes open and a long, dense coat of hair called the lanugo. The lanugo helps keep them warm until they develop blubber, which they will develop from drinking their mother's fat-rich milk. Pups are able to walk soon after giving birth, approximately 30 minutes. They begin swimming and fishing at just a few weeks old. The mother will continue to nurse her pup until he is about 6 months old. The pup may stay with its mother for up to 1 year. Female sea lions reach sexual maturity between 3 and 8 years old, while males reach sexual maturity between 6 and 10 years old. Sea lions are social animals. Sea lions tend to be a noisy group, making all sorts of barks, honks, trumpets, and roars to communicate with each other. A pup can pick out its mother from among hundreds gathered on rocky shores just by the sound she makes. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.